The Hollywood Museum presents Hollywood Museum Squares. The Hollywood Museum, Hollywood's official museum, features the world's largest collection of Tinseltown memorabilia and showbiz treasures. From Marilyn Monroe's $1 Million Dress and Hannibal Lecter's cell, complete with original props from Silence of the Lambs, to the Beverly Hillbillies' famous Model T. It's all right here. Visit the Hollywood Museum, where Tinseltown magic comes alive. And now, our special presentation of the Hollywood Museum Squares. From Angie and Airplane, Robert Hayes. From The Young and the Restless, Kate Linder. From Family Affair, Kathy Garver. From the world of cartoons, Bob Bergen. From TV and commercials, Rodney Allen Rippy. From the Waltons, Judy Norton. From television and movies, Lee Purcell. From Car 54, Where Are You, Hank Garrett. And from the center square, Anson Williams. They are the Hollywood Museum Squares. And here's your host, Bruce Vilanch.
Thank you. Oh my God, this is exciting. Hello there, everybody. Thank you, Shadoe Stevens, and welcome to the Hollywood Museum Squares. Hello, stars.
Hey, Bruce.
I can't believe I've never done this before. I was in a square for years. Now I'm down here, I'm hosting. As the t-shirt says, had I known, I would have been better dressed. But I have not had pants on since March 12th of last year, and it's been fine. Welcome to all of you watching a special episode. It's so good to have you with us. Now, let's get to the game. What do you say? On my left, we have Miss O. Noopy. Are you Noopy Goldberg? Welcome to the Squares, Noop. Tell us something about yourself.
Well, I just executive produced a wonderful documentary called Wait for Your Laugh.
And it's a good rule for this show.
Yes, exactly.
Wait for your laugh. Mm-hmm. And on my right, Mr. X, Jeffrey.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, Jeffrey. Great to see you.
Good seeing you.
Tell me what you do.
I'm retired and now living in Palm Springs.
Oh, my God. Palm Springs is fabulous. It's the assisted living facility for gay people. It's wonderful.
And I'm there.
Okay. I think I said that already. I'll say it again. It's wonderful to have both of you here as we celebrate the Hollywood Museum. And it's the golden age of film and television, which, of course, is encapsulated in the Hollywood Museum, right here in the entertainment capital of the world. Now, are you all ready to play up there in your...
boxes? Ready.
Go. Nobody dressed below the waist? Oh, good. I'm so excited.
No.
I've never seen this. The object of the game is to play tic-tac-toe and to get tic-tac-toe. 3 squares across, up and down, or diagonally, or to acquire the most squares you can. The first 2 games will be worth 500 points, and after that, each game is worth 1,000 points. The player at the end of the game with the most points wins a private celebrity tour of the Hollywood Museum for a party of 10, which means the 9 of us and you. And then we go next door to Mel's and have a milkshake.
Yes.
Remember, the way you earn the square is by determining if the star is giving the correct answer or just yanking your chain. We tossed a coin before the show, and Noopy goes first. So, Noopy, pick a square.
I will go with Kathy Garver.
Kathy Garver.
All right.
First of many child stars we have on the show today. Kathy Garver, Family Affair. Could you possibly forget? I keep hoping they'll reboot it because I am ready for the Sebastian Cabot role. You can see I already have it.
Well,
Kathy, according to the Book of Superstitions, is it bad luck if you rock an empty cradle?
and also, where's the baby? I would say yes.
Okay. And Snoop, what do you think?
I come from a family of superstitious people, so I'm going to agree.
No. I don't know how to tell you this, but it means that the cradle is going to fill soon. Because you were rocking it.
About that.
I don't know who
think
wrote-
that It's a superstition.
Did not know that.
I know. I don't know who writes the book of superstition.
Yeah. Who writes these questions?
Superstition.
Did you write that?
Okay, Jeffrey. Pick a square.
The wonderfully talented and wonderful singer, Anson Williams.
Anson.
Yes.
Oh, ride him off the stage of the Copa for this. Anson, someone just gave you bat milk. What would you do with it? Bat milk.
I wanna know how they got it. Right.
It's a little scary, I understand.
Yes. So, gosh, bat milk. It's kind of the newest thing in the beauty business. Bat milk really does wonders for your skin.
Bat milk.
I would say I agree.
Bat milk is a yogurt.
Oh,
my.
Oh, that's a square. Pick a square, Noop.
I will take Rodney Allen Rippy.
Hey!
And our second child star of the show. See, I'm the only one who was a child actor but didn't become a child star. But Rodney Allen Rippy, legendary Rodney Allen Rippy. Good to see you.
It's good to be here.
Okay. And this is a visual, Rodney.
Okay.
Let's take a look at this. Dresses worn by the beautiful Jane Mansfield, which was designed by the legendary Mr. Blackwell. Blackwell had his infamous best and worst dress list, and he was not shy about sharing his thoughts on fashion faux pas. He once said, "She dresses like the centerfold for the Farmer's Almanac." To whom was he referring?
I would have to say, I'd say Paula Stewart. Martha Stewart. I'm sorry. Martha Stewart.
Hey, but there was a Paula Stewart. That makes
no, there was a Paula Dean.
I got you. Paula Dean, there you go.
Paula Dean, there was a Paula
Martha Stewart.
So you're saying it's Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart.
I'm going to agree.
Martha Stewart it is.
Yay. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Well, let me guess where you're going, Jeffrey.
Judy Norton for the block.
Judy Norton for the block. Another child star.
Yeah.
A tiny Walton. Just a tiny little Walton.
Once upon a time, I was a tiny little Walton.
Way back.
Yes.
But it's still on, Hallmark every night.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Plug it.
Thank you.
Okay, Judy, your dog, I want to say Norton because I'm a Jackie Gleason fan. Judy, your dog has a litter.
I'm sorry. My dog had a litter?
Right.
This is not good news.
If they're all females, the boss would be the one who is the loudest. If they were all males, who's the boss?
Tony Danza.
Here comes the reboot.
There you go.
Just plug in.
So who is the boss?
Oh, goodness.
Who's the boss? Who's the boss dog?
I'm going to say the largest one, the biggest dog.
She says the largest.
I'm going to agree.
Absolutely right. The largest.
Yay.
Because, man, it's always the largest.
Thank you.
But, yes, exactly. All right. Now, Noopy, where are you going?
I'm going to go with Robert Hayes.
Robert Hayes, who has the good fortune to be in Hawaii. Be
Lucky
still
guy.
my heart. I love it. What? Did you fly over there? Were you the pilot of the plane? I know I have to go.
No, see, it's
I have
so
to throw in those references.
long swim.
Exactly right. And you hit the plastic garbage on the way. It was very eventful.
Well, that helped me float. At least you find
Just
the
hold
bottom.
on to it, and eventually it'll just drive you to shore. Exactly.
Right.
Robert, they often come linked together, and two common types are called straight and stud. What are they?
Those would be the Backstreet Boys. Let's see. Straight and stud. I think that is Chains.
He says they're chains. What do we think?
I think I'll agree with that.
I think you are chained to the right answer.
Oh. Yay!
Where? Jeffrey?
I'm going to the Forever Young Kate Linder.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Forever young, forever restless.
Yeah, or the rest of them.
I'm the young and the restless. That's my new show. Another visual. That's another visual. We're going to take a look now at some amazing dresses, which were part of the movie Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. In the scene where Chris Penn discovers Patrick Swayze's character is actually a man, Patrick surprises Chris by sticking something in his dress. What?
Wow. What could have possibly surprised him more than that? Oh, my goodness. How about a banana?
A banana, a well-known disguising fruit.
I'm going to have to disagree, Kate.
Oh.
You are very smart. You know your drag. A corn cob.
That's good.
Something you won't hear on RuPaul, or maybe. You never know. Anyway, all right. We go to Newbie.
I go to Bob Bergen.
Bob Bergen.
Hey.
Bergen. The voice of my favorite, my spirit animal, Tweety.
Your little buddy.
That's it.
Loves you, and he hates the putty tat.
Oh, wow.
I'm the largest Tweety when I dress up as Tweety. You've never seen a bird. Like so big. Hey, Bob, would you put a G string on a violin?
Yes, but only on the weekends. I had to have him. I had to. What is it? A G string on a violin? Teeny weeny little G string. Yeah, sure. Why not?
He says yes. Why not?
I'm going to disagree.
You need a musician in your life. A G string is on a violin. It is one of the strings on a violin.
There you
G, D, A, and E. Moving right along, Jeffrey.
Ooh, a couple choices. I'm going to go with the funny Hank Garrett for the win.
Garrett. Indeed.
Yes. Hey, go ahead.
I mean, a legendary career, actor, comedian, but you know, the most amazing thing when I was reading about Hank is he was the first white comedian to ever work at the Apollo.
Wow.
Which kind of like makes you the Meghan Markle of comedians. I got to ask you this one now, yes or no? It's a yes or no. The Federal Income Tax Reform Plan of 1986 gave special tax breaks to monks who sold fruitcakes by mail. Yes or no?
I would say no.
He says no.
I'm going to have to disagree because I think he did. They did.
They did. They love the monks. Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely. How did I miss that? Wow, it's fabulous. Congratulations. We will be right back after this.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Peter Marshall, and we're so glad you're enjoying the special edition of Hollywood Museum Squares. You know, back in 1966, when Hollywood Squares premiered, I thought it would probably be a 13-week gig. Then we did the show for 16 years daytime and 8 years in primetime. It was the most fun and the easiest thing I've ever done in show business. So hats off to my buddies, John Davidson and Tom Bergeron, who did a wonderful job carrying on the Squares tradition of laughs and fun. It's a pleasure to join them and our other hosts for this series of the Hollywood Museum Squares, spotlighting the Hollywood Museum and its fine work preserving our entertainment industry history. Oh, by the way, thanks to you for being here. You know, we couldn't do it without you.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Danelle Dadigan, president and founder of the Hollywood Museum in the historic Max Factor building here in Hollywood. When we originally thought up the idea to invite Hollywood personalities to send in their short videos to use on the Hollywood Museum's social media platforms, we honestly had no idea of the overwhelming response we would receive.
I've been in the Hollywood Museum's collection for years. It's such a fun place to be.
One of my favorite exhibits from television is the chair that Lily Tomlin, as Edith Ann sat in on Laughing. It's so cute.
Jane, by the way, sends her love. Thank you for thinking of us as trailblazers rather than as museum pieces.
Visit the Hollywood Museum.
Hope to see you there soon.
I truly love the Hollywood Museum.
And check out the Hollywood Museum and all of its wonderful exhibits.
So I hope to see you there as soon as possible.
We hope that you get a chance to come out and visit.
I guarantee you're going to have a wonderful time.
I hope everyone will take a moment to check out these wonderful videos and send us a comment.
Welcome back to the Hollywood Museum Squares. It's time to play game number 2. And since Jeffrey won the first game, that means Snoopy, you go first this time. Pick a square.
I will go with Lee Purcell.
Oh, Lee Purcell.
Hey. Thank you.
Hey, Lee.
Hey, Snoopy.
Let's look at this visual. Okay. Let us take a look at this horrifying photo from the museum featuring the trifecta of terror, Freddy, Jason, and Michael Myers. And speaking of Halloween, there was something unique about the clothes Jamie Lee Curtis wore in the original. What was it?
Ooh, no underwear?
Ooh. Jamie Lee goes commando.
Yeah, kind of like Zoom days. Did she wear her own clothing from her own closet?
Wore her own clothing from her own closet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to agree.
The answer is she bought her wardrobe herself for under $100 at JCPenney.
That's her own closet.
Okay, so we move on to Jeffrey. Pick a square.
I want to go to the person who made me actually laugh out loud first time in a movie theater, Robert Hayes.
Okay, well, we have an altitude joke for you, Rob. An altitude question, actually. Ooh. How high can you get in a hot air balloon?
Well, it depends on how much you take with you. I think with a hot air balloon, I believe you could get up to 68,000 feet, I think. I believe.
68,000 feet.
Yeah.
What do we think?
I'll agree.
It's 68,986 feet above sea level.
Wow.
Yay! Yay! Yes, as well we should. All right. Snoopy, it's to you.
I will go with Anson Williams.
Anson.
Yes.
Wonderful. All right. I'm going to ask you, I hope you're up on your English history.
Mm-hmm.
This is, way out of Milwaukee. Mary, Edward, and Elizabeth Tudor all had a different mother, but all had the same father. Who was the father?
Wasn't this settled by that Oprah special? Sorry.
They had other.
I know this answer. No, I know this answer.
Okay.
Let me think about it.
Yes.
Henry VIII.
Henry VIII in his private life. Henry VIII.
I think I will agree on that.
Absolutely. Henry VIII. You got it. Jeffrey, you have to pick a square.
My winning partner, Hank Garrett.
There you go. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hank, what do experts say is the best way to make fruit into compost?
Run over it by a truck.
That is one method.
After that, you got to cut it up into small pieces.
He would say cut it up into small pieces.
I'm going to disagree.
Cutting it up into small pieces is the way to go.
Dang.
Running it over with a truck is only in a red sauce place. All right. Now, Noopy.
Yes.
I think we're going to have an encore, Hank. Noopy.
I think we are. Hank and Garrett for the win.
Woo. This is Hank for the win. Hank, it's another visual. Take a look. Let's check back into the Hollywood Museum to see this costume worn by Shirley Temple in the 1935 movie Curly Top.
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh. Shirley was the youngest person to receive this in Hollywood. What was it?
The presidency of Screen Actors Guild.
Now that's young.
That's young, and why not?
I would say winning an Oscar.
Winning an Oscar.
I will agree on that.
You are right. He won a juvenile Oscar at the age of 6. and you won. Oh.
Wow.
Better than blocking is winning. All right, now game number 3 is next, and it's worth 1,000 points. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Celebrate your favorite films and television shows at the Hollywood Museum. 4 floors of breathtaking exhibits highlight the very best from 100 years of Hollywood history. Travel back to the future with Doc Brown's original time-traveling DeLorean and say hi to Marty McFly. From Knots Landing, it's 80s high fashion with original costumes from this long-running hit. Holy hooray for Hollywood Batman, it's the Batmobile. And the Batcave, too. Relive the thrill and excitement as our Cape Crusaders defend Gotham City. On your 3-hour tour, take a second to remember all the fun with the gang on Gilligan's Island. And descend into the dungeon of doom beneath the museum. Sit in Clarice's chair outside Dr. Hannibal Lecter's cell and feel the heart-stopping terror of Silence of the Lambs. All this and more at the Hollywood Museum, where Tinseltown magic comes alive.
Hello, I'm Danelle Dadigan, president and founder of the Hollywood Museum in the historic Max Factor building in Hollywood. On behalf of the entire Hollywood Museum family, we would like to thank the more than 40 personalities, directors, producers, writers, and crew who have so graciously come together for these truly remarkable productions of the Hollywood Museum Squares.
In 5, 4, a big applause, everyone. 3, 2.
So many of the original stars of this hit game show are featured in the museum, including its 3 famous hosts, the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall, John Davidson, and Tom Bergeron. The Hollywood Squares entertained audiences for more than 40 years in many incarnations. We invite you to sit back alone or with your family, play along with your favorite stars, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Welcome back to the Hollywood Squares Museum, the Hollywood Museum Squares. Whatever it's called. It's the last game. If we don't get a chance to finish the game at the sound of the horn, thank you, coming, we'll finish that question, and each X and O on the board will be worth 200 points. Noopy won the last game, so we're going to start with Jeffrey. Jeffrey, pick a square.
Okay, I'm going to go with Kathy Garver.
A household word.
Kathy.
Yes.
Hang on a second.
You're making me snort when I laugh.
It's just a very long question. I had to assimilate it. I respect the length of this. Kathy, can whales smell?
Let me think. Well, I don't think they have noses. So what would they use to smell? I would say no.
No, they cannot smell.
I think it's a trick question, so I disagree.
They
Never
no
disagree with a Garvey.
They have no sense of
Or a Garver.
Now, Noopy gets a square, and we move to Noop.
I will go with Anson Williams.
Wow, that's a popular day for Anson.
Sure is.
I know. Well, you know, you're in the center square. You're in the center of attraction.
Well, I'm the center, baby. That's just
Baby.
this feels so good.
So we're Here's a true or false question for you, Anson.
Okay.
True or false? Your memory gets worse as you get older.
Huh?
Is it true or false that your memory gets worse as you get older?
Actually, you think it would, but I just read a pretty detailed article that actually, working on it, it can get better.
I have to agree on that.
It is false. Your memory doesn't get worse.
Yay!
That's encouraging.
I'm so glad.
Right, I sense a bird in the future, my future. Where are we going next, Jeffrey?
We're going to go to Mr. Tweety Bird, Bob Bergen.
Bob Bergen.
Good.
For a good performance in the ring, a matador may be awarded the bull's ear. For an excellent performance, he may get the tail.
Okay.
What would he get for a superb performance?
After a superb performance, he probably just gets a cigarette. How about maybe like the hoof?
The hoof.
I'll agree.
And you're right. It's the hoof.
Good.
Noopy, where are we going?
I'll go to Kate Linder.
Kate Linder. All right. Miss Kate.
Yes.
According to the Bible, Kate, which I know we're intimately familiar.
Oh, of course.
Who wrote 1,005 songs in his long career?
Oh, Steve Allen.
I used to say, there's the bright golden haze on Jane Meadows. I remember.
Yeah. No, he was such a good guy. He was a good guy. Let's see. That's a lot of songs. That's a lot. I'd say Solomon.
Solomon the Wise.
I'm going to disagree.
Oh, never heard Song of Solomon?
Song of Solomon.
Solomon.
Yeah.
It's Solomon. Jeffrey, where are we going?
Judy Norton for the win.
Judy.
Come on, Judy.
Okay, here we go. I'm ready.
All right. Pucker up for this one.
Oh.
Can monkeys kiss like we do?
Well, I want to know who tested that theory. I can't say that I have ever personally kissed a monkey. I've worked with some actors who maybe could do a good impression. But I'd say that an actual monkey, yeah, I think they can kiss.
She thinks they can kiss?
Yeah.
And I agree.
And Jeffrey agrees, and he is right. They can kiss. You have even won. Hey, we're the monkeys. Jeffrey wins the game and the entire package. Thank you. Congratulations. Jeffrey's got 1,500 points. Snoopy has 500 points. Congratulations, Jeffrey.
Thank you very much.
Everyone, the winner at the Hollywood Museum. You both will win our prize package. Shadoe Stevens, tell us all about it.
It's a private, celebrity-hosted tour for 10 of the Hollywood Museum. Yes, you and your friends will have a celebrity-guided tour of the most fabulous collection of Hollywood memorabilia in the world. It's all there. One-of-a-kind props, costumes, scripts, photographs, and posters. Over 10,000 showbiz treasures. And you'll visit the salon where legendary makeup artist Max Factor created the looks of Hollywood's golden era greats. The Hollywood Museum, where Tinseltown magic comes alive.
Yeah!
All right, that's me. Jeffrey and Yuffie, thank you for joining us. And congratulations on the big win. I've had the most incredible time. I mean, now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to be a host. I'd like a big thank you to everybody watching and for joining us on the special show as we support the Hollywood Museum. They have the very best memorabilia from the history of American motion pictures and television, seriously. And you can have a cocktail while riding in a freight elevator. It's an amazing. Stars, did you have fun?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Loved it.
I'm glad. Now, if you thought this was fun, please check out our other shows with even more classic stars hosted by Mark Summers, Pat Finn, John Davidson, and my hero, Tom Bergeron. I'm Bruce Vilanch, and thank you for coming on. I'll see you next time. Bye.